Okay, so first videos are always really weird, right? Because how do you start doing something that you've never done before and you really don't know what you're doing and you're kind of self-conscious about things? Yeah, so my name is Lucy and I'm going to be doing videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's going to be a lot of talks, let's talk about things that are important to me. There's going to be some travel videos, just different stuff that's going on in my life. And the next video I make is going to explain a little bit more about what my channel is and what I'm trying to do. But for right now, I thought it would be good if we did a little get to know you type thing. So we're going to take 20 questions off the internet and I'm going to answer them to the best of my abilities. So let's get started. Doctor Who, and my definitive ranking of companions is as follows: Clara, Donna, Amy and Rory, Rose, and then Martha. Martha sucks, I'm sorry. She just did that whole I'm in love with the doctor thing a little too much and she just couldn't get over it. And it's cool that she went and saved the world and everything, but they all saved the world at some point, so yeah, sorry. Clara's my favorite. Salsa, but not the kind that you get in the jar on the shelf. It has to be like chunky and you have to be able to taste the cilantro because like otherwise what's the point? Dazed and Confused, but mainly because of that scene where they're walking in to the Emporium and it's Matthew McConaughey and Randall Pink Floyd and little Wiley Wiggins with his nose, and they're in a V and it's like cinematic gold. It's like the best thing that ever happened, obviously. Ooh. So I'm probably gonna make a video about this later, but it happened during the movie Requiem for a Dream, which if you've ever seen it, you would know why it's so funny that that was when it happened, because it's Requiem for a Dream, like awkward. I like anything that changes, so like the first 2 weeks of summer, really the first 2 weeks of any season, I'm all about it. But if I had to choose one to live in forever, it would be summer, for sure. I don't want to say I hated school because it was fun to hang out with my friends, but like I had no time for homework or projects. And they do that thing where they tell you they'll know if you do it on the last day. They never know if you do it on the last day, so put it off. Procrastination is like the best motivator I can think of. Florida, but specifically we used to go to Boca, and it was when I was younger, and they used to my grandparents used to take me and get me some biscotti at Publix, and then they'd take me to the bookstore, and as a child, like, I was a bit of a nerd, so taking me to the bookstore and saying, pick out any book you want was like, it was incredible. So that was my favorite thing. London, it's hard for me to say where I would live anywhere else because I've only ever lived in Vermont, New York, and London. But as far as places that I've lived before, definitely London. It's so cool over there. And if it couldn't be London, then probably Boston or somewhere out west maybe. I don't know, I'm pretty much ready to go anywhere at any time, so let's just see what happens. No. I'm a big fan of rules and following rules and doing the right thing. I'm kind of a nerd. I don't really watch television. I watch YouTube, and sometimes I watch things on Netflix, like when Stranger Things came out, I watched all of that. I watched Scream, the TV show on Netflix. But besides that, I don't really watch a lot of TV. I do like Bob's Burgers. I think that is one of the funniest shows on television, and Tina Belcher is my spirit animal. Absolutely my favorite thing. And also, I still like Degrassi, and that came out on Netflix, and so I know I'm not in their demographic, but I still like it. I can't help it. It goes there. So it's this weird color. It's this weird color. It's not blue and it's not green. I call it Martha Stewart blue. And let's put a little yeah, it's like a seafoam or something. I was 5'11 3/4 for a very long time, and the last 3 times I went to the doctor I was 5'11 1/2, so apparently I'm shrinking. By the time I am 50 I will be 4'4", and yeah, otherwise I'm gonna look like Bea Arthur. I do not. I am a lonely only child. My parents call me a happy surprise. It was not planned, but I was also definitely well loved. I was my grandmother's first granddaughter, so. I have been to Canada, Mexico, France, Ireland, and England. Yeah. Like peppermint stick, but with the peppermint chunks in it, and feeling that like cotton candy. Yeah. Which sounds disgusting, but it's really good. I'm gonna need a visual aid for this one. Henry, what are you doing? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. Andrew McMahon. He is just the greatest thing. I've seen him 3 times in concert. He is my favorite, and when I make one of my talk about videos, I'm gonna talk about why he's so special to me and why I enjoy him so much. But for right now, we'll just say Andrew McMahon. So this is kind of a funny story. When I was a kid, I used to take the bus to my grandmother's house, and on Fridays she would go shopping for food, which was just like my favorite day, because as a kid I just really loved to eat. And I knew getting off the bus one day that it was Friday and she had gone shopping and there was going to be a new bag of potato chips, which she used to buy like the big bags. So I was really excited, and I got off the bus and I started to run, and about halfway to my grandmother's house there was a driveway and it was all slick, and I ate it hard and I broke my thumb, and it never actually healed quite right, but other than that I've never actually broken a bone. Jane Eyre. It has everything. It has a Byronic hero. It has gothic mystery. She's, well, there's this whole thing where she's gonna like marry her cousin, so that's kind of awkward. But, you know, she's all about her morals and herself, and it's a really good book, and if you think you can get past the old language, then you should read it, because it's amazing. I mean, yeah, it would be really silly for me to not think that somewhere out there there's life, whether it looks like us, but definitely believe in aliens of some sort. Do I think that they're like controlling our government? No. I could get out my tinfoil hat if you want, but I just don't think that's accurate. So, yes and no. Now I feel like you've gotten to know me just a little bit. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, tune in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Next time we are going to talk about why I'm doing this vlog and what I hope to accomplish. So until next time, see ya!